Hello and welcome to a divinely guided message. Thank you for clicking on this video. You are definitely receiving a message from the angels and ancestors to create your own growth within. You're wise with the ancient secret knowledge, and I feel like you're really focused on a situation right now. You're definitely kind of going back and forth between the past and the present, the dark and the light. Kind of always, it's either feeling like you are the light in the dark and coming out, and then when you're in the light, which right now Leo season, the portal opening, the sun is the heart, which is creates that portal to our joy, our happiness, what brings in our power and strengths. We're also the challenges we've had to grow and see in the light, seeing the dark in the light, and learning to accept those things that make us unique and that maybe others have always seen as a flaw or something to really stay away from, see as a burden. These are not your burdens. It's just not understood by all. It's meant for a particular person, group of people. Being the white witch, I mean, it's white. It is pure and light and made with good intent. But I feel like a witch is always looked at as doing something wrong, doing trickery, making spells, and really looked at as could be meddling with the forces of. Instead, really, you have that divine light in you, that you're not meddling in those in the energetic fields. What is happening is you can create, you have these essential tools that you've been born with, these gifts that you have been given. You've earned them. They have grown within you through all of your growth within your lessons. So right, sorry about that. So this right now is all about what you seek is you already have. The answers that you seek to your growth and where to put your energy, your magic, it's already in you. It's already. So the challenge here, or the lesson that we need to work with, is the following the voice of your soul, trusting that you are where you need to be. If you need some kind of direction, just look up to the stars in the night. Those are your ancestors shining their light. Different portals are always open depending on their planetary astrology. So right now it's Sirius, the star, is lighting the sky. So it's divinely opening that path to your soul's intent and happiness, and this awareness on your spiritual path. You are a wise one. So grow within your current situation. Yeah, really working with the energy right now, not working against it. Learning the power within you has always been within your heart. So needing to follow and trust yourself that what you have within you, and some perceive as a negative, is this shift in perception that others have. It is just something that they are not on your same vibrational. It may not be part of your soul family. So really need to let go that need to have everybody understand you, that there isn't anything to prove to anybody. Let go of the need to show everybody this proud lion energy, you know, where never wanting to almost let someone down, you know, always having to have that brave face. And when you need to be brave for yourself, being brave in sometimes telling people no, that doesn't resonate anymore with you, and owning that you are different, and there's nothing wrong with that. So the witch isn't for everybody, you know, right? Even if you're good, I still feel like everyone's going to think if you're making some kind of healing herbs together, I mean, that's not a potion, that's just using nature. Nature is here for a reason. So this is really working with the magic of nature and having it's like you're kind of like creating something, and sometimes it gets kind of thrown off your path. So it's really necessary. I just realized there's 2 owls, an owl on her shoulder here with the moon. So yeah, it's something with the stars, the moon. So going within, it's like you have that power. I feel like it's growing. It's seeking you. I feel like the energy is calling to you within. So grow within. Listen to their voice. It's kind of, I feel like it's kind of feeding your subconscious information while you're sleeping, or just things you just happen to know and are wise knowledge about. I feel like there's always been a path that you have created over thousands of years to reincarnate with this time, to connect with your light, bringing this awareness. Okay, so I'm going to read from the book, The White Witch. I've never actually read this card, so I'm interested. Excuse me. All right. I feel like, yeah, not everyone understands something about your gifts. Be the light. Take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. The White Witch card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess of paganism and modern Wicca. The maiden is a gentle, innocent, and pure aspect of the goddess, a loving soul who wants nothing but the best for the whole earth. Here she is joined by a horned owl, showing that she is willing to respect those with more wisdom and experience than she has. Excuse me, my throat. Maybe something you need to speak up about. My throat's getting a little closed. I'm reading this. Speak up about being reminded of the goddess within. Yeah, I feel like really closing yourself off to certain aspects of yourself. And I feel like you're being pulled and activated. You may be feeling physical symptoms if you're trying to go against a pull in a certain direction in the universe. Maybe giving you like a more tired because of this energy that's enhancing your journey right now. I feel like if you're trying to avoid this healing aspect of yourself or accepting certain gifts of yourself, I feel like you're really being the owls coming in and not allowing. I mean, it's kind of like staring you right in the face. Like there is nowhere to run and hide, and you know the owl is right there. It's always beside her. So maybe you have always somebody by your side, somebody that's light on the other side, needing to explore the different aspects of yourself. There's so many different layers. So you're a loving soul, showing that she is willing to respect those with more wisdom experience than she has. So willing to learn through your experiences and trying not to always go the easier path, and try to learn more about yourself and have that respect for the elders, that they're really trying to show you something, and maybe just it's time to stop resisting. But she is also willing to trust that feels to be right within. With this card, you are being reminded of the goddess within. No matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you're surrounded by people who are hostile toward you or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you are being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring light. So how can you change this energy? How can you redirect conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or are you the one who is guilty of causing drama? You will know the answer. Know also that you are being encouraged to shine the light you were born to share. Yeah, so use your energy for good, not bad. Don't try to stir up anything, those who don't understand you. Just simply walk away. Walk away. And being alone sometimes is better than being around people that don't understand you. So surround yourself with protective energy right now. So what you're not seeing is that your arrow is pointing north, which is following your true journey. You're surrounded with light. No matter how much darkness you are faced with, your voice inside is a protective energy. The situation is needing to shift. I feel like this arrow energy is making me really think like of the wheel of fortune, not the wheel of fortune, the wheel. So yeah, I just feel like it's something that's faded is asking for you to make sure you are around people that bring out the light in you and don't cause to lower your frequency, because things are going to attack somebody who is at the end of completing a very important cycle, find like right at the end, benign of, finishing whatever you have been putting so much energy into. Now I feel like at that last step, you just need to really have that talk with yourself, like, are these thoughts mine, or are they brought on from something else? All right, let's see. So we have victory, 6 of Wands. So yeah, this is something that is really, you are celebrating some kind of energetic victory within you. This is fire energy. Like you are the one who was chosen for these missions to be the light. So you're really celebrating the victory, or needing to celebrate this victory within yourself. Celebrate all that you have already accomplished. All the journey, all the struggles had brought out the strength in you, and the 10 of Cups. So I feel like, yeah, you're just needing to really, I feel like the love and passion, the creativity, the fire, the ambition, it's all here. It's all here for you. The choice is just to make sure your light is not being flickered on and off. I feel like there's a sense of a short circuit, almost like, the light turning, it's kind of flickering when you need to change the light bulb. It starts to flicker a little bit. So I feel like it's your energy just pulling a little bit to trigger you. I feel like it's triggering change, right? Something triggers. The 8 of Swords, yeah, triggers to remove yourself from anything that is causing you to feel like you're trapped. You're not trapped. It's an illusion. You can simply take a blindfold off and taking that reflection in the mirror and really seeing that there's something that is holding you back from your 10 of Cups, from your happily ever after, from being this complete love and feeling love and being love and knowing that you are worthy of all of this, and stop that mentality that you're not, just being in your head, whether it's created by you or from somebody else, because this victory is within you. You just need to remind yourself sometimes that we do get stuck in our minds, and that's to trap our minds to make this choice, either the dark or the light. What are you going to choose? Is it going to fear, or are you going to choose the path of love? Don't let fear get in the way, because it is the opposite of love. The more you love, the more you will have fears and pain, right? Because to feel, only to know what pure happiness is, you have to feel sadness and dark, right? To know the light is on, you'd have to see in the dark, or you would never know that you were in the dark, right? You'd be living in a cave, you would never know that there was sun outside, unless you choose it, right? You choose to see it. Don't shy away from the dark and get stuck, or shy away from the sun, the light, and get stuck in the dark. So this is really opening your heart chakra to pull you, and which is causing the pain and the Ten of Swords energy within, because light has to have dark. So that you can't have one without the other. It's just the way we grow is to feel. So to feel love, we had to feel pain to understand it's all one together. Just teeter-totters, the growth, but we are all together. We are the light, right? The victory is connecting all together. The victory is this 10 of Cups, right? And the challenge is just to get out of this trapping the light. Maybe your light is trapped in a box. And once you start poking at some holes, you start seeing all these different rays of light coming in different directions, which are like energy portals that are enhancing all the dark, and then it's almost a sudden realization of the light and the dark you've been living in all this time was so that now you can have this moment of, oh my gosh, like I can create whatever I want. I don't need to be in this anymore. I can close this cycle. I can have an ending, so a new beginning. Okay? The moon, yeah. Don't live in that illusion that you are stuck in the deep end of the ocean, you know, stuck in that energy of sinking, and begin to swim towards the air where you can breathe this fresh energy and see this that you have been seeing, the dark and the light. See the two polarities? So it's just shifting your perception of this was not happening. And the Lovers. Wow. The 6, there's 2 6s. Victory. So 6 of Wands. And 6 of, just the 6. It's not arcana, major arcana, so 6. So yeah, choosing the victory in love. Choosing to accept other people for who they are, and it's your choice to stay or to leave in situations of the heart, matters of the heart. And that's your victory, right? It's not judging others on why they haven't changed, but to find the person that really brings out the light in your dark. Let the other be that yin to your yang. All right? And the Lovers, right, and the 10 of Cups, I mean, that is, yeah, that's major love. So it's just taking the blindfold off. I think that you're not seeing the complete situation, and that you need to celebrate your victories more than the lessons of the dark that you have been shown, you know? So illusions and the blindfold, I mean, the moon, and the 8 of Swords, it's an illusion being in your head. So it's like the moon is only showing you something, and you're only allowing yourself to see one side of the bad situation. You're only seeing, right now, I feel like you're shown the dark and the light. So I feel like now you're in the blindfold and realizing that you always grow. within these times where you have to shift from one to the other, and you grow, and you decide, it's up to you to decide your life and what you're going to do next and what you're going to create and put your energy into. Yeah, so yeah, just to grow with all these lessons and not to stay in something that is toxic for you, that is causing you pain more than love, because you are the light, that you will attract dark, right? You'll attract energy that just wants to take your energy and have a victory in your energy, and you don't want that. You want someone that completes your balance. It's a temperance energy and Gemini energy with the Lovers. So yeah, we have water, we have Gemini, Pisces or Cancer. I'm not sure what the moon is, me of both. Air energy, Swords, fire. Yeah, pretty much everything except for I don't see any pentacles, so no Earth. But I feel like the ancestors are watching you from the stars, and you are asked to maybe plant these roots down and to grow within all this knowledge, and stop fighting against it, and having this victory to be the light on this earth. And that's why you came here to shine, and not to get lost in your mission. All right. Yeah. All right. I hope that helped. Oh, wait, one more card. I'm going to pick a mystery love card for me. I love this book, Romance Angel. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on. One card, please, for the collective. Right, true. Oh, look at that. True love. Beautiful. So, true love. The Lovers card and the Ten of Cups. This is the romance of a lifetime. True love. Yeah. So I feel like you know what's going on, and separation was on the side. I saw like that. So you may be time apart. Partner is on the horizontal. It was on the horizontal. If it's like this horizontal. So I feel like it's kind of, you're in the middle of something. It could be some turmoil, but I feel like just this Venus retrograde energy and this Mercury and Virgo retrograde, I feel like there's miscommunication. So I see this as needing to release the past situations and time to grow within all of these lifetime cycles that you've had from love and romance. I feel like you've definitely learned a lot of lessons, and all this time apart, this could be somebody you've been with for different lifetimes. So I feel like this it is a romance of lifetime. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith, and codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I feel like that's being stuck in your head about disillusions. The illusions that time apart has healed. All right, so one more card. We have children. Your love life being affected by children. So something you probably, I think, experienced as a child has, maybe your parents are separated, and you just always wanting to focus on something, making sure, it is safe for you to love. All right, that's the spiritual message right there. Open your heart to give. And your heart, this Leo scene is opening your heart chakra. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Right there. Love yourself first. Accept everything about yourself. Knowing that what has happened to you, or has happened to you as it's happened for you, to learn lessons. I feel like lots of love lessons. So if you had a hard time with your parents growing up, maybe they didn't get along, they're separated, or there's something you saw you didn't like, I feel like you're now living it in the present, knowing to use those examples, Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I feel like just really on the bliss of life. I feel like taking a playful energy right now is very important, because in separation, there is something else growing. A fire, something, some kind of love is rekindling, or new romance, whatever it is. I feel like just trusting in it and finding the victories in your life and focusing on them and getting out of your head. All right? Hope that helped. Bye, guys.